In the science book of Cbse, chapter 8 is of motion. So, first we have to know what is the motion. Children, you all from get up, going to the washroom, and then come to this school. And in the school you play, run one after another throughout the corridors. And sometimes you sit in the classroom. So, every object has these two things which we call the rest and a motion. So these two things are called two states of the body. As you sit in the class is a rest. When you move in the corridors is a motion. You know, when you see the birds are flying, fishes swim. Inside our body also, blood flows through veins and arteries. When you go on the road, cars move and run. So these are all continuous motion. And if you go through the matter, inside the matter, atoms, molecules are present. They also moving, vibrating. And atoms also vibrating, molecules also vibrating. And if you see in the sky, in the night time, what will see? So many stars, planets, etc. They also not in rest. They also moving. Planets are all revolving around the sun. Stars are as the sun, they are also. And around the stars also some planets are revolving. These stars are all revolving around some galactic center. And like these stars are formed the galaxies. And so many galaxies also moving around some centers. So every object is in motion. Now, we know that when the object to be in motion and when it is in rest. When object change its position with respect to time. Here one example I can give you. Suppose at morning 8 o'clock or 7:30 you are in home and at 10 o'clock you are in the school. Your position changes with respect to time. At the morning 7:30 you are in home and at 10:30 a.m. you are in school. So position changes with time. So you are in motion now. However, there are situations where the motion is inferred through indirect evidences. That means a body is in motion or not, a thing is in motion or not, we don't know. We can know its motion by the effects, by the evidences. As for example, motion of the air. Air is moving or not, we don't know. We can't see the air also. But the movement of dust, the movement of leaves, movement of branches of trees. These are all indicates that air is in motion. When leaves are not moving, then we say that air is not blowing. When leaf గాలి వేస్తుందా లేదా చూడాలంటే ఆకులు కదులుతున్నాయి లేదో చూస్తాం. ఆకులు కదలకపోతే గాలి వేయట్లేదు. So, in the same way, earth is moving or not, we don't know. By sunrise and sunset, by changing the seasons, we came to know that earth is in motion. Because due to the motion of earth only, sun rises, sunsets, and seasons, summer, winter, autumn, spring, these all comes one after another. So why we are not know the motion of the earth? For this we have to go for one example. An object may appear to be moving for one person and rest for some other person. Same body. Same object appears as moving to one, appears as in rest for other. As the passengers moving in the bus, if you take the example, the passengers inside the bus are in rest one to each other. But the roadside man, but for the roadside man, both are in motion along with the bus. And the man who is standing outside the bus, he will say, beside him the tree is in rest. But the persons who are sitting inside the bus, in moving bus, they say that tree and man both are moving back. Both are moving back. So, the same tree appears to be in rest for a person who is beside it, and the same tree appears to be in moving for the person who is sitting in the bus. So, this rest and motion are completely dependent or not absolute, we say. So according to the observer's observation, these rest and motion can be indicated. Now there are so many types of motions are there. I suspend a bob by means of thread and pull the bob to one side and leave it. It starts oscillating. This is the one type of motion. And the same bob you take, tie with a thread and rotate it. That is the one type of motion, circular. And you throw a ball to wall, and from the wall the ball reflects back. That is also in motion, straight line motion. The swing, when you stretch the spring and release, it will move up and down. That is also motion. So there are so many motions are there, different types of motions. And also combining motions also there. As a car is moving on the road, just a simple example. Car is moving on the road. car moving in straight line, the wheels move in circular, and the pistons inside the car move vibration up and down. So the three types of motions combinedly appear to us at the same time. Now we are going to discuss only about the straight line motion. For this, the straight line body is in straight line motion can be expressed through the equations and also graphs. Now, as a small activity, we see the wall of a classroom or in the house and record the time also. Suppose you saw the wall with a reference to you or your bench at the morning 10 o'clock. And 11 o'clock also same position the wall is, and 12 o'clock also it is in same position, and even 5 o'clock also the wall is in same position. So we say that wall is in rest. Time is changing, but the wall is not changing its position. And have you ever experienced that the train in which you are sitting appears to move while it is at rest? Understand what I said? You are sitting in a train which is in rest, but suddenly it appears as moving. When suppose your train is at rest beside the another train which is also in rest. Now, if that train is moving, start moving, then you feel that your train is moving. This is the one type of experience who are traveling in the train. Understood clearly? Here, your train, the train in which you are traveling is in rest beside the another train which is already in rest. Now, all of a sudden the side train starts moving slowly. Now you feel that your train is moving in opposite direction. So this is the one type of experience that your brain is deciding your train is moving and that train is in rest. As long as you think that train is in rest, then you feel that your train is moving. When you see the stones on the ground or in opposite side of the platform, then you think that, oh, your train is in stop. Then you will understand that the side train is moving forward. And now the motions are very dangerous, very dangerous in some cases as floods, hurricanes, tsunami. The motions in this case is very dangerous. They wash out the lives. But the motion of generator of hydroelectric power and windmills gives the life, and They feel they used to us for better survival. So we have to study the erratic and dangerous motions of the speed of the objects and learn to control them and bring them to use in the welfare of society. Okay? For today, we learned about the motion.